Welcome back to the off season as we discuss player progression. First, we're going to look at an overall of our team and try to quickly skim through the positions and then go back for a more in-depth look. And the first thing you might notice is Ahmad Plummer increases from a 93 overall to a 97 overall. Lance Schulters stays the same as a 96. Owens drops from a 96 to a 94. John Engelberger increases from an 89 to a 92. John Ruark from an 88 to a 92, and Julian Peterson also from an 88 to a 92. So we can see the talent swing and shift as Owens is no longer our top player on our team, and a player such as Ahmad Plummer continues to rise in his prominence and dominance in the league as a top corner. Let's now take a look quickly as possible, showing Garcia's abilities are dropping at age 34. Rattay and Brady continue to improve, but only slightly. Kevin Barlow gets 4 extra points overall. Trapp and Waller both increase 2 overall. Mike Blades gets 3 more points and continues to prove and show that as long as we have a half-decent blocking fullback, we do not need to pay big money for one. We can just continue to recycle that kind of player position. As we said, Owens drops as he hits age 30. J.J. Stokes continues to drop. Ty Street stays the same, and we're letting go of the other 2 wide receivers who've done nothing for us. As we mentioned just moments ago, Ruark is cracking the 90 mark. Stanley goes 3 extra points from 78 to 81. And Madison, who we're going to let go, goes up to a 74 overall. Walter Jones does not change. Our backup goes up a little bit better, but we don't need to pay him big money to be our backup. Boston increases from 76 to 78, and so does his backup from 71 to 73, 2 points each. Center, Tim Armstrong improves by a single point. Jeremy Newberry stays the same, and at age 28, that's again a reason why he's not coming back. Johnny Rice, we can afford to let go, especially with Quintero continuing to improve on his heels and 5 years younger. Mark Brown goes up another overall point to an 83. Engelberger, as we said, continues to rise. Greg Ellis stays the same at age 29, and Paul Spicer, age 29, increases 2 points overall. Andre Carter also goes up 2 points at age 26 to an 84 overall. Bryant Young loses 5 points overall, which includes his strength dipping under 90, and his tackle rating goes from 93 down to 90. We're going to see what kind of an impact that has on his career, because he has been doing fantastic for us. 13, 13, 15, and 16 sacks on the season and playing an essential role. We'll see if this decrease or dip, especially below 90, becomes a liability or not. If he stops being productive, we'll find out. But I'm rooting for him, and his high awareness should continue to keep him relevant. We'll see how it goes. McGrew continues to improve despite not really doing anything. He just continues to get better, so he might be a secret player that could have been more helpful if we let him actually play and contribute. Or maybe that's his path no matter what. Spoto continues to increase, especially one of the most important areas in strength. A little bit of awareness, but he's still sub 50, and the tackle rating gets to be 90. So as a true nose tackle, Spoto has been important for us as well. Jamie Winborn goes up 5 points. Jamie Winborn, born to win, just continues to get better athletically at age 26. At the other outside linebacker position, Julian Peterson goes up 2 points as well. Both our outside linebackers end up with 90 tackle. 3 points for Winborn, 2 points for Julian Peterson. Both age 26 as well, still relatively young. Speaking about 26-year-old, Levi Valentine goes up 2 points, and so does Jeff Ulbrich. So they continue to be useful. No change at all for Derek Smith this entire franchise. At cornerback position, we mentioned Ahmad Plummer just continues to increase. Webster gets better by a single point overall, hits that 70 awareness mark, and hits the 60 tackle mark, which is really solid here. Washington drops another 6 points. So while he has been an important player for us with multiple Pro Bowls and so forth, last year he was a contributor in the nickel, and at this point dropping off, we're happy to just let him go, let him advance. Ricardo Ingram, our rookie draft selection, goes up 5 points from 65 overall. He gets faster, he gets stronger, he gets more aware. Other attributes as well. His tackling goes up 4 more points and actually exceeds Plummer, who's been working and working at it. Ingram has done quite a good job overall. And Bawo Ju, this player that we picked up in free agent, age 26. Decent speed, 86. I mean, still just as fast as Webster and our other players here. Not the most strength, but not too terrible. Right? Still higher than what Washington was, and Washington was doing pretty good, though he's continued to drop. Lacks the awareness, but getting better. And the other issue there is, again, the tackling. So with Washington leaving, we're still going to have a good set of tackling corners with strength. We say thank you so much, Washington, for your fantastic contributions from year 2 and 3. We are in year 4 going to year 5. So, yeah, he was picked up as a free agent in years 2 and 3. Helped us win playoff games. In year 3 and 4, we won Super Bowls. He was a contributor in the second Super Bowl, but as a nickel corner. So he had a really good season that year, number 2. Made the Pro Bowl in years 2 and 3. We're really happy to have him on the team, but it's time for him to go. Zach Bronson at age 30 remains. We're just not going to pay too many safeties. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 with Bronson. Pearson and Prioleo. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry. Prioleo. I don't know. Like, it looks like a French name, and I wish I knew how to pronounce it. I could probably look it up. But solid looking overall player, right? Just has all these solid stats, but we can't keep everyone on the team. And Bronson doesn't have a contract coming up. He does. Not going to re-sign him to be like our 5th or 6th safety. Schulters stays the same. And here's the thing. Bernard Mitchell goes up 3 points to an 83. And John Lynch drops 4 points despite starting for our team. His speed goes down. His strength drops off. His agility, acceleration, everything continues to drop off. His tackling drops off. And my understanding from doing some simulations for fun, he ends up becoming like a 77 or something like that, like dropping 5 or another 4 points or whatever. The next year, even if I continue to have him be the starter with his age, he just falls off. So thank you so much, John Lynch, for your service. You were signed to be a big hitter, and you kind of weren't in the first year. You were just kind of blah. Like, not bad, not like a liability. You were not like the superstar I was hoping to get, that I was excited for when you were an 87 overall that had those attributes. You were not an interception machine. You were not a big tackler, like reliable. You got blown up a few times, like video game John Lynch. So we renegotiated the deal, especially with Bernard Mitchell, and we still know that we've got Schulters and Mitchell here and Keith under contract, so there's no reason to continue. Elam continues to drop, and yet, despite dropping, he still has those incredible numbers. 35 of 36, 39 of 39, 48 of 48. Kicking, he has just been like a monster out there, and I think I need to decrease the kicking accuracy even more, right? Because he keeps dropping off, and he's making 100%, so maybe I should drop the settings, stats info. I will have to do it at another point in time. But that is our team thus far, and the punter just goes up 1 point overall at age 28. So it's time to cut everyone, release, and I will see you in the next video where we discuss free agents.